The Law Society of Kenya says it's in possession of credible witness testimony, corroborating that police were working in cahoots with the goons who terrorized the city during Tuesday's demonstrations over the death of Albert Ojwang while in police custody. LSK says it will now initiate contempt of court proceedings against the Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja and the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration Kipchumba Murkomen for failing to enforce the court order prohibiting police from concealing their identities while on protest duty. This as the Judiciary called for the identification, apprehension and the prosecution of the goons.
The shooting in the head of an unarmed city hawker by police on Tuesday during protests for the resignation of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Eliud Lagat, over the death of Albert Ojwang in police custody has elicited sharp reaction from the legal fraternity. The judiciary expressing concern over rising incidents of unjustified police brutality and the growing trend of peaceful protests being infiltrated by goons. Judiciary spokesman Paul Ndemo calling for the identification, arrest and prosecution of the organized armed goons who rained terror on protesters, bystanders and businesses. The Law Society of Kenya, however, says the goons were acting in concert with the police.
We are exasperated by videos showing an attack by the criminal gang on an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, Mr. Ken Ochieng, who confirmed that he witnessed the crowd of goons who descended on him being dropped off along Koinange Street by a police Land Cruiser escorted by several bodabodas carrying multiple armed pillion passengers.
LSK also accusing police of being part of the looters.
We have seen images of police officers looting and making away with laptops from shops broken in by the goons.
Accusations the police have denied, saying the police was simply securing evidence against suspects taken into custody. As the LSK calls on the Office of Public Prosecutions to act swiftly,
the historic delays in prosecuting police officers undermines justice and often gives room for the cases against criminals in uniform to be compromised.
The International Commission of Jurists Kenya has called for an audit of all firearms used by police during crowd control operations to avoid a repeat of the investigation gaps exposed by the Rex Masai inquest. The UK High Commission in Kenya has also added its voice to those calling for accountability following Kariuki's unprovoked critical injury by police. The embassy posted on its social media, and I quote, "Police forces must command the trust and confidence of those they are duty-bound to serve and protect." Olive Burrows, Citizen TV.